Hello everyone, welcome to lecture 14 of chapter 2 polynomials. So in our previous lecture we have started with our exercise 2.5 and we completed 4 questions, and now today we are going to begin with question number 5. So question number 5 is factorize, and we are given with a polynomial 4x square plus 9y square plus 16z square plus 12xy minus 24yz minus 16xz. Okay, and as we have solved question number 3, which was again factorized using particular identity, and in that question we identified which identity is hidden in that question. So here also one identity is hidden which we need to find. Now if you see the question, if you see the first 3 terms, they are perfect squares. Okay, now let's just try and write the question, rearrange it and try to find any hidden identity in this question. So 4x square, can I write this as 2x whole square? 4x square, I can write it as 2x whole square. I'll get 2 square as 4, x square as x square. I'll get it back. Now 9y square plus 9y square, I can write it as 3y whole square. 9 is the perfect square of 3. 3y whole square. 16z square, I can write it as 4z whole square. 16 is perfect square of 4, right? Now from this we can guess which identity it is. It is a square plus b square plus c square, and the next term we know it can be 2ab plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac, like that. Okay, so plus 12xy. Now this plus 12xy, I can write it as plus 2 into AB. What is your A? 2x. And what is your B? 3y. Okay. Now if you solve, you will get this back. 2 into 2, 4. 4x into 3y. 4x into 3y, we will get 12xy. Now there is a twist. In our ABC, there is no negative sign, but in the fifth term, we are getting negative sign. That means some A, B or C is negative in nature. Okay, so let us find it out. A and B can't be negative. A, B can't be negative, because if A and B is negative, let us see. So this 24, I can write it as plus 2 into AB over now BC. B is what? 3y. Now C, let us take it as minus 4z, because we want minus 24yz. So either B or C, we will take it as negative. So let us take, because here B is positive and we got plus 12xy, let us take C as negative. So minus 4z. So let us make the changes here also. Plus minus 4z square. Now see, this minus sign will not change this 16z square. Why? Because minus 4 square will be plus 16. Negative number raised to even power. So it will be plus 16z square, right? So we adjusted this minus 24yz. Now this minus 16xz, it is 2 into a into c. 2 into a into c. What is your a? 2x. And c is minus 4z. Okay, now check. 2 into 2x, 4x. 4x into minus 4z, minus 16xz. We got minus 16xz, right? Now after rearranging, we know which identity is hidden in this. So using a plus b plus c whole square equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. So compare and get the values of ABC. You will have A as 2x, B is 3y, and C is minus 4z. Okay, and now solve this. Get the factors using the formula, using the identity. You will have A plus B plus C whole square. So it is equal to A, that is 2x, plus B, that is 3y, plus C, that is minus 4z whole square. So this is the result of factorization using identity. 2x plus 3y minus 4z whole square. Now let us see the second question. Now the second question is, factorize 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2 xy plus 4 root 2 yz minus 8xz. Now looking at the root, don't get confused, it is not difficult. Okay, now again we need to identify the hidden identity from this. So now we know there are how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms. So it can be a plus b plus c whole square. Okay, and see the first 3 terms, they are not perfect square, right? But we can write it in the form of a square plus b square plus c square whole. How we can do that? Now see this 2x square. 2 is a perfect square of root 2. Root 2 into root 2 we will get 2. So I can write it as root 2 into x whole square. I can write that 2x square as root 2 into x whole square. See, root 2 square is root 2 square is 2 x square. I'll get it. Then y square directly y's square. Now 8, how can I make it a perfect square? 8. Now see, 8 is a perfect square of root 8 whole square. Now that root 8, I can write it as 4 into 2, right? If I take that 4 outside, I'll have 2 root 2 its whole square. So I'll get 2 root 2 whole square as 8, because 4 is a perfect square of 2. So if I take it outside of this square root, I'll write 2. If I remove it outside, it will become 2, and that root 2 as it is. So 2 root 2 whole square will be 8. See here, 2 square is what? 4, and root 2 square is what? 2. 4 2s are 8, right? So 8 I can write it as 2 root 2 whole square. So I will write it as 2 root 2 into z whole square. Now we can arrange the terms. See here, minus 2 root 2 xy, it is plus 2 into x in 2 into a into b. A is what? Root 2x, and b is what? 2 root 2 z. Sorry, b is what? Y, right? So if I multiply this, I will get this, but I want negative sign, and here I'm getting positive 1. So either a or b is negative. Either a or b is negative. Now check here. Here this is 2ab, this is bc. So b and c are positive, bc, and here ac. Here c is positive, so here what is remaining? A. So that means a is negative. So this I will write it as minus root 2 x whole square. I will get plus 2 x square. And here this is AB, this is BC, this is AC. AB. So A is negative. A into B. Then check for this. This will be minus. A is now minus root 2x, so it will be minus. Then plus 2 into BC. B is what? Y. And C is what? 2 root 2 Z. Plus 2 into AC. A is what? Minus root 2x. And C is what? 2 root 2 Z. Right. Now check. 2 into 2, 4. 4 into root 2. 4 root 2 yz. I am getting 4 root 2 yz. Here 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into minus root 2, we will have minus 2. So 2 into 2, 4. 4 into minus 2, we will have minus 8. Minus 8 xz. Right. So here also we are getting it correct. This, if we check this term, we will have 2 into minus root 2, 2 minus 2 root 2 xy. Again we are having same. So now using a plus b plus c whole square equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. Compare and get the values of ABC. A is what? Minus root 2x. B is what? Y. And C is 2 root 2 Z. Okay. Now write it as a plus b plus c whole square. You will have minus root 2x plus b, that is plus y, plus c, that is plus 2 root 2 z whole square. So this is the answer for the factorization. Clear? So see, while solving you have to make the adjustments here so that you will get the signs of ABC clearly. Okay? So here we complete question number 5. Let us move to question number 6. Question number 6 is, write the following cubes in expanded form. So here cube. Okay. So using which identity you can expand this? Using a plus b whole cube, which is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab in bracket a plus b. Right? This identity you can use to expand this cube. Right? So here compare and tell me what will be a. Yes, a is 2x and b is 1. Right? Now just put the values in the formula. You will have 2x plus 1 cube equal to a cube, that is 2x cube, plus b cube, that is 1 cube, plus 3 into a is 2x, b is 1, into a plus b is 2x plus 1. Right? Now get it. 2 cube is 8 into x cube, 1 cube is 1, 3 into 2 is 6, 6x into 1 is 6x. So plus 6x in bracket 2x plus 1. Now multiply that 6x inside the bracket. What you will have? 8x cube plus 1 as it is. Now 6x into 2x. 6 into 2 is 12. X into x is x square. And 6x into 1 we will have 6x. Right? Now write it in the ascending or descending order of the powers. So you will have 8x cube plus 12x square plus 6x and this plus 1. So this is the expanded form of this cube. Right? So you have to simply find the values of AB and then put it in the formula. So for that the identities should be learnt by heart. Right? Now let us see the second question. So the second cube is 2a minus 3b whole cube. Now it is of the form x minus y whole cube. So using identity x minus y whole cube equal to x cube minus y cube minus 3xy in bracket x plus y. Since the question is in AB, we will write the identity in xy so that compare and get the values of x. You will have x is 2a and y as 3b. Right? Now put the values in the formula. You will have 2a minus 3b whole cube equal to x cube. X is what? 2a cube plus, minus y cube. It will be 3b cube minus 3 into x is what? 2a into y is 3b and x minus y. So x is 2a minus y is 3b. Now solve this. 2 cube is 8, a cube, minus 3 cube is 27, b cube is b cube. Now multiply this. 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 3, 18, and a into b, ab. So minus 18 ab in bracket 2a minus 3b. Now multiply this minus 18 ab inside that bracket. You will have 8a cube minus 27b cube. Then minus 18 AB into 2A. What I'll have? A into A square I will have, and minus 18 into 2 minus 36a square b. Now minus into minus, multiply this with the second term, minus into minus, plus we will have, right? See here, multiply minus 18 into AB with the first term, then multiply minus 18 into AB with the second term. And you have to concentrate on the signs, because the sign here, if negative negative is there, it will become positive. So concentrate on the signs, right? So minus 18 into minus 3, you will have plus 54, right? AB into B, you will have A into B square. So this is the final expansion. Clear? Now let us see the third one. So the third bit is 3 by 2x plus 1 whole cube. Again using which identity? Now since the question is in x, let us use the identity in b. A plus b whole cube, which is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab in bracket a plus b, right? So compare and get the values of AB. A is 3 by 2x and B is 1, right? Now put the value, you will have 3 by 2x plus 1 whole cube equal to A cube, which is 3 by 2 x cube plus B cube, which is 1 cube, plus 3 into A is 3 by 2 x and B is 1. In bracket, A is 3 by 2 x plus B is 1. Now solve this. You will have 3 cube is 27 upon 2 cube is 8 into x cube plus 1 cube is 1. 3 into 3, 9. 9 by 2x into 1, you will have 9 by 2x into 3 by 2x plus 1. Now multiply that 9 by 2x inside the bracket. What you will get? This 27 upon 8x cube as it is plus 1. Now 9 by 2x into 3 by 2x. What you will have? 9 into 3, 27 upon 2 into 2, 4, x into x, x square, plus multiply 9 by 2x with the second term, that is 1. You will have 9 by 2x. Okay. Now arrange this in ascending or descending order of the power. You will write it as 27 upon 8 x cube plus 27 upon 4 x square plus 9 by 2 x and plus this 1. So this should be your final answer. Expansion of the cube, right? Now let us see the fourth one. So the last bit of this question is x minus 2 by 3y whole cube. Expand using identity. Now since the question is in xy, let us use the identity in AB. So using a minus b cube, a minus b whole cube, it will be a cube minus b cube minus 3ab in bracket a minus b, right? Now compare and get the values of a and b. A is x and b is 2 by 3y, right? Now put the values in the formula. What you will have? X minus 2 by 3y whole cube will be equal to a cube, which is x cube, minus b cube, it will be 2 by 3y cube, minus 3ab, 3 into a is x, b is 2 by 3y, in bracket a minus b, so x minus 2 by 3y. Okay, now solve this. You will have x cube as it is, minus 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, y cube is y cube. Now 3 cancel. What you have is x into 2y. So here minus is there, so minus 2xy, in bracket x minus 2 by 3y. Now multiply this 2xy inside. What you will have? X cube minus 8 by 27 y cube minus 2xy into x. We will have minus 2x square y minus into minus plus, so 2 into 2 4 upon 3, then xy into y we will have xy square. So this is your final expansion, right? So the final answer is x cube minus 8 upon 27 y cube minus 2 x square y plus 4 by 3 xy square. Here minus into minus we got here plus, right? So let us stop here, and tomorrow we will see, in the next video we will see question number 7. Okay, so thank you and have a wonderful day.